little rant about the idea of people making fun of me for being who I am, because I'm honestly not going to be surprised if that happens even here on YouTube. But the fact is that just the other day while I was at work, I'm sitting there and I'm listening to my music, and the person that I'm working with starts teasing me because what I'm listening to isn't something that they thought I would listen to. I was glad that they were just a smart person who actually realized that they were stereotyping me, because obviously I dress in all black. I dress in the Hot Topic style clothes just because that's what I think looks good, and fuck everybody who doesn't think that it looks good, because I do. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to 80s soft rock and love songs and stuff like that, singing to myself. Things like Tina Turner and Mariah Carey, and those are just the songs that I was listening to because I like those songs. And I don't care what anybody thinks of me for that, because they're what I like. But she starts teasing me because now apparently I'm a hopeless romantic. Granted, I'm writing 6 romance novels currently, and I listen to songs like that, and I'm a real sweetheart. I have a silver tongue, so to speak. So, you know, I like to listen to that kind of stuff. Doesn't bother me. And I noted that, you know, she can make fun of me. She said she's never going to let it down. And I'm like, you can make fun of me like that all you want, because all you're doing is pointing out who I am. So it doesn't bother me any. It doesn't bother me if all you do is, you know, make fun of me for being a hopeless romantic, because that's what I am. People who automatically stereotype me with things like, automatically they think that because I'm wearing a t-shirt like this that has neon pink posted on it, so they automatically think that, you know what, I'm gay or some shit like that, just automatically because they stereotype me. Or they think that I'm a badass type guy just because I wear the Matrix looking glasses, which by the way I've worn before the Matrix even came out, because I walk around in a trench coat, because I wear the Hot Topic style clothes. Everybody seems to think that that means something about who I am, when it doesn't. All it does is say something about what I like to dress in, period. And I'm going to dress in what I think looks good. I'm going to dress in what I feel comfortable in. And if everybody else doesn't like that, they can just fuck right off, because it's my clothes, it's what I like to wear, and it doesn't make any difference to anybody else if I'm wearing what I like to wear. The idea of them making fun of me just doesn't make any sense to me, though. Because why would they make fun of me for being who I am? They have just as many little quirks about them. It's the equivalent of, I don't like sports. So, am I going to sit here and make fun of somebody for not liking sports? Sure, I'll bust on sports because I don't like them, but I'm not going to berate the person for liking sports. I might berate them because I think they're wasting their time, but I will be the first to admit that anything I say is just my opinion. Whereas most other people who make fun of me, they don't have the capacity to do that, or at least they don't admittedly have it. People even seem to think that my cigarettes here. My cigarettes are Diaram Clove Blacks, and everybody seems to think that I smoke them purely because they match my wardrobe, because I wear all black and they're black cigarettes. Now, that is the initial reason that I tried them, but I've been smoking these ever since I was 17 years old, so almost 5 years now. And the reason I smoke them is because I've gotten accustomed to them, and I think they taste better than normal cigarettes. The reasons that I smoke them as opposed to normal cigarettes are numerous. The fact that they match my wardrobe just happens to be one of the perks of smoking them, I guess, because I like color coordination. That's just me. But the fact is that these cigarettes last me about 20 minutes as opposed to a normal cigarette, which lasts me about 10 minutes. They are smooth as silk as opposed to a normal cigarette, which scratches up my throat. And they taste better, They've got sugar coating on the filter so that they taste even better than just how the tobacco and the clove mixed together makes them taste. So I smoke them. I like them. And everybody seems to think that's just that one reason, that they match my wardrobe. That's it. Because nobody takes the time out to think about this kind of stuff or ask me, why do you like to smoke those? They just automatically assume. As everybody knows, assuming makes an ass out of you and me. So I dress in what I want to dress in, I act the way I want to act, and if anybody makes fun of me, it doesn't make any difference to me. You can go ahead and comment on this video and make fun of me for these things all you want. I've had people just whine goth and shit like that when I'm not a goth. Because, in fact, most goths these days don't even know what gothism is. I do, but I'm still not a goth. I just happen to dress like what goths stereotypically dress in. But that's just the kids these days thinking that you have to be in all black, you have to wear black nail polish, black eyeliner, black lipstick, and all that kind of bullshit just to be a goth. Whereas gothism is actually an artistic point of view where you see beauty in decay as opposed to beauty in vibrance. A goth sees the same beauty in a graveyard during the winter with dead trees on an overcast day that a normal person would see in a field of vibrant colors and flowers with monarch butterflies on a beautiful sunny day. That is the entire difference between gothism and being normal. So most goths don't even realize that. They don't realize that you can be a goth and you can dress in whatever you want and you're still a goth. Now, to connect this to the furry fandom real quick before I get out of here, you don't have to be any one particular type of furry just to be a furry. Fact is that a lot of people stereotype the furry fandom by the 5% or so that dress up in fursuits. Automatically, every single time I have to explain the fact that I'm a fur to somebody, because I don't hide it, because I don't see any shame in it, because I'm going to be who I am. So, whenever anybody is like, furs, yeah, they're those weird people that dress up in the animal costumes, aren't they? And I'm like, well, about 5% of them do. The rest of us, the only overarching definition you can have of the furry fandom in general is that we are all fans of anthropomorphic animals. Period. We are anthropomorphic animal enthusiasts. Because the fact is that it's like, just like with the Wiccan religion, where every single Wiccan has their own definition of what being a Wiccan is. It's the same way with the furry fandom. Even with Christianity, you can connect it to that, with the fact that there's so many different sects. Everybody has their own individual definition of what being a Christian means and what they actually particularly believe, because the Bible is so long. The fact is that everybody's going to have their own individual set of beliefs. Granted, there are going to be some crossovers, but the fact is that just about every individual person has their own variable set of beliefs about what each story might mean and things like that. So that's why each individual person is their own sect of Christianity. Each individual person that has a spirituality or a religion is simply the religion of me. They are their own sect. They are their own person. Every person is an individual, and every person is complex. There's just no getting around it. So that's my little rant about people needing to be who the hell they are.